Jason Couto here with Couto Construction, wanting to answer some of the most commonly asked questions. Well, today we're doing a window job and we want to answer, when do I need to replace my windows and how do I know if I need to replace them? So we want to take you to a window and show you some of what we got. Follow me. So one of the telltale signs of knowing whether you need to replace your window, you can see this visually. If you notice on this top right corner of this window, you can notice that it's very foggy. What happened is the argon gases have leaked from inside. This means that those thermal barriers are no longer happening. And now what we have here is a 34-degree day according to the Weather Channel here in Mattapoisett. And if I take my thermometer and I measure, I can see here that we have a 45-degree difference on that glass. What that tells me is that we're losing about 13 degrees in energy efficiency just through the glass alone. And that right there could be the reason why you're spending a lot more on those energy bills than what you need to. Another thing that we want to pull up to that you can see very visually when it comes to a window is if you start to notice that you have these extensive gaps. These gaps that you see here are also a telltale sign that, you know what, the weather barrier is not there. And what starts to happen is we're going to take our magnifying glass and you're going to want to see what we have here on the inside. You can start to see that water has already started to infiltrate into the wood and it's starting to cause fungi and rot away. Now, this extent of this weathering of the window can really become not just cosmetic, but can really lead to structural issues if this continues to go in, which starts to get into your behind the siding and really start to rot away those structural members. Another thing that we want to be telltale when this starts to happen is I have a moisture meter here and this measures moisture content. Now, as a human being, you can see here, I'm reading off the charts because the human body, it contains a lot of water. And what happens when you start to have these infiltrations of water, you can start to see, if I put it right here in this corner, it's beeping off the charts. Now, normal reads you want to be around, I mean, even this is a little bit high at 9–10%, but okay, we've had some snow and but that's not too bad. We typically want to see a range between 2 to 7%. But man, when we get here, 24%, that just tells me that water has been infiltrating and wreaking havoc. So if you don't know what to do or you're wondering, hey, who should I ask if you have it? Feel free to give us a call. Remember, when it comes to home improvement, our family's got yours covered.